Hark, gentle seeker, and lend thine ear once more as we draw near to the heart of our esoteric curriculum. Welcome, traveller, to the 17th chapter of Whispers from the Veil, wherein we shall discourse upon matters of profound and elemental truth. The very firmament above, the ground beneath our feet, the breath that fills our lungs, and the fire that warms our spirit. These are not mere substances, but living principles. Today, we delve into the elemental foundations, air, fire, water, and earth, and their sacred role within the sanctified circle of ritual. Let us commence our journey through the annals of time, to an age when humanity first sought to comprehend the world not through cold calculation, but through poetic resonance and spiritual affinity. The concept of four root elements is a philosophy of venerable antiquity, its tendrils reaching back to the mists of Babylonia, Egypt, and most notably, ancient Greece. It was the philosopher Empedocles who, in the 5th century before the Common Era, didst formalize these four rhizomata, or roots, air, Pir, Hydor, and Gaia, as the fundamental constituents of all creation, bound together by the forces of love and strife. This potent cosmology was not confined to the philosopher's lyceum. It permeated the healing arts of Hippocrates, the alchemical pursuits of Zosimos, and the high magic of the Neoplatonists. It is a golden thread woven through the rich tapestry of Western esotericism, from the grimoires of the medieval magus to the celestial reckonings of the Renaissance astrologer. In our modern age, this ancient wisdom finds its most vibrant expression within the practices of Wicca and a myriad of contemporary pagan paths. Far from being a relic of a bygone era, the elemental schema remains a dynamic and indispensable framework for spiritual work. In these traditions, the elements are not simply symbolic, they are perceived as vast wellsprings of energy, as conscious spirits or intelligences with whom the practitioner may commune. Each direction of the sacred circle is assigned an element: air in the east, heralding the dawn and new beginnings; fire in the south, the zenith of power and passion; water in the west, the twilight of emotion and intuition; and earth in the north, the midnight of stability and manifestation. To call the quarters is to invoke the presence and power of these elemental guardians, creating a balanced and consecrated space, a temple betwixt the worlds where magic may be safely and effectively wrought. The practitioner who walks this path learns to recognize the elements not only in the world without, but also in the world within. Air is the intellect, the realm of thought, communication, and inspiration. It is the sharp clarity of a new idea and the gentle breeze of insightful discourse. Fire is the will, the spark of courage, passion, and transformation. It is the blazing desire that fuels our highest aspirations and the hearth flame that drives away the shadows of doubt. Water is the heart, the deep well of emotion, intuition, healing, and compassion. It is the flowing river of our empathy and the still reflective pool of our subconscious mind. Earth is the body, the foundation of stability, prosperity, and endurance. It is the unyielding mountain of our resolve and the fertile soil from which our worldly achievements grow. In ritual, one may call upon the specific quality of an element to aid in a working, invoking the powers of air for a spell of knowledge, or the steadfastness of earth for a rite of protection. The wand, the athame, the chalice, and the pentacle, the very tools of the craft, are themselves correspondences to these four mighty pillars of existence. Thus we see that the four elements form the very grammar of ritual magic, a language understood by the soul and spoken through sacred action. They are the cornerstones upon which the temple of the self is built, and the cardinal points that orient the mystic's compass. To know them is to know the building blocks of the cosmos and the diverse facets of one's own being. as the moon completes her silent transit and our time together draws to a close, let us carry this understanding with us. May the clarity of air sharpen thy mind, the courage of fire embolden thy spirit, the compassion of water soothe thy heart, and the strength of earth ground thy being. Until we convene again for our next discourse within these hallowed halls, we bid thee farewell. Walk in wisdom and in peace.